Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, quantum jumpers of our higher dimensional travelers of light. All through the night and throughout the day, we have been anchoring and integrating massive timeline shifting energetics into Gaia and the quantum field for our great shift of the ages. Our local Solaris continues his support for all our ground crew team of the 144, releasing another 4 C-class solar flares in the past 24 hours, filling the foundation of our 5D New Earth with solar diamond rays of adamantine light. We also witnessed a trinity of higher resonance spikes in the heartbeat of Mother Earth today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 18 Hz, 19 Hz, and max pulse at 26 Hz. 5D heaven on earth shining through all veils and dimensions for our one true ascension portal, fully opened and activated. It is time for our starseed earth angelics to step through the 0-point stargate and over the threshold of the golden gateway into our pure land of eternal life. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of holy remembrance and cosmic alignment. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Butler of the Light, Pars Kute. Precious friends of light, the story will always change, and people come and go. We must hold on to the truth of our beloved God Source. We must become aware of our higher self and the sacredness of our soul. With an infinite source love intelligence, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda 888 Freedom Earth. Hold the line, beautiful family of light. Energy is very intense and volatile. Strong crown and heart center pressure upgrades. Possibly another big solar flare incoming. Ground roots of light into the earth. Let that cosmic energy flow. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's Oracle. You are doing good. Great even. You have passed all this year's tests bravely. You have found more power. You have found and birthed more divine alchemy from within. You stood strong against adversity. Now tables are turning. Your heart is about to find peace again. Your situations are finding closure and clarity, or will be blossoming now. You are about to find yourself in new connections, success, projects, reflecting the maturity you courageously acquired. Things are about to click and gather. This is the great part of your becoming. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 11/24/25. Today is all business, but that's part of the point of retrograde energy. The revisiting, the revisions, the rearranging. December will be incredibly busy for us all when what has been revealed and opened this year will come spilling out and requiring attention. So today is giving you a chance to tidy up while you can. Maybe it's housework or paperwork, but it could also easily be mental and emotional purging or clarification. Put your head and your stuff in order so that your heart can feel centered and more comfortable, tuning into the inner guidance that will soon be calling you to expand and create what's right for you. And today from Divine Butler of the Light, Alexander Quinn, Starseed. Dear all, I woke at 5 a.m. this morning, preparing to step into the work and be present for the beautiful souls I've served when the Arcturian consciousness began moving through me like a current of light, tearing open new space within my field, and their message was clear. Gaia is waking, and she is preparing to shift in ways the human mind has not yet reconciled. The grids are moving, the frequencies are rising, and as she adjusts, we will witness expressions on this planet that may feel bizarre and surreal, unlike anything we have known in our lifetimes. Weather patterns will behave in ways that defy logic, and it is already happening. Just look at the strange rainfall in Arizona that is breaking records at the moment. Volcanic bodies will speak more. Fault lines will breathe bigger, and from what they tell me, the earth will show us her transformation through movement, through water, through fire, through trembling, through breath at a more elevated pitch now. I'll be sharing the full channel exactly as it came through the Arcturian stream early this morning. There is more to say, more to clarify, more to anchor, as Gaia continues her recalibration. For now, know this: strange and extraordinary events are not signs of collapse. They are signs of awakening, and we are about to experience more of them imminently. They are already happening now, more shortly. From Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascension Lightworker Collective. Right now, physical bodies are undergoing profound upgrades to align with the higher dimensions of Earth's crystalline consciousness. This process may take a temporary toll on the body. You may experience significant purging in the coming days and weeks as your spirit cleans house. The merging bridge of energies have created intense and heavy energies, requiring integration. The collapse of the old Earth timeline and anchoring of new timelines may bring challenging situations on physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This is part of the process to anchor incoming 5D frequencies and release fear-based energies and 3D limiting beliefs. There is currently a deep collective solar plexus purge occurring, which relates to self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-belief, and self-discipline. These energies assist in overcoming deep-seated fears, making conscious choices, being present, taking inspired action, and staying true to the self. The ascending are also purging generational and ancestral trauma, both individually and at the collective level. This trauma is stored in the DNA and cellular structure. As the DNA activates and expands, it affects self's energy levels. The release of toxic residue from cellular memories supports this clearing process. The astrological energies and retrogrades at this time have created intense and heavy energies. Incoming 5D frequencies continue to shed the deep layers of fear-based energies and limiting core beliefs, clearing all that is not in alignment with the highest path and soul truth. On the ascension path, you may feel lonely for a time. The truth is, you are never alone. You are divinely loved, supported, and protected more than you can imagine. The attention is now focused on the increase of synchronicities coming into New Earth realities that hold symbolic and meaningful messages. Ascending souls who resonate, if you are feeling lonely or going through a period of introspection, remain patient. Trust and patience are extremely important attributes to embody and strengthen during this time. If you are feeling unwell or fatigued, take this as an opportunity for rest and recuperation. Your physical body is always communicating to you with what beliefs may be out of alignment. The collective energy of November, with its master number 11 vibrations, has brought in lessons for higher learning and conscious development. On the ascension path, all things are possible. As you transition, you naturally and gradually trust the changes ahead, avoiding internal fears, trusting that things are now finally turning around. Ascending souls, if you feel tested during this transition, know that this difficult phase will pass soon. During this new moon, many ascending have experienced bursts of new energy and increased self-worth, belief, and inner confidence. As you make your ascension into higher conscious realms, you will always know which decisions to make and what needs to be released. This is a time of passage and transition between phases of ascending life. The ascending are seeking truth, integrity, and authenticity as they ascend, avoiding the materialism, ego, shallowness, and meaningless in life, no longer holding on to things or people for attachment and fear-based reasons. Because of this, everything will naturally and vibrationally align you to what is meant for you, drawing your energies inward, letting go of superficial and unnecessary things, focusing on the inner work, staying mindful of the present moment, avoiding the dwelling on past experiences or projecting too far into the future. Ascension Light Team regrouping, recentering, cognizing, integrating, aligning with focused intention. The ascending souls on Earth understand the presence of two overlapping realities and timelines. Rather than dwelling in fear, they are choosing to trust irrespective of outcomes. In New Earth, your frequency is your power. It is the energy you embody, the energies you radiate, and the energy that creates your world. Ascending individuals are aware of their divine protection and recognize their purpose, to gradually merge the two realities into a higher planetary consciousness. Ascending souls on this planet transmit truth, light, and embody divine love, with the knowledge that nothing can or will hinder what is divinely destined for them. In loving and devoted Ascension service, from Ascension Lightworkers. 144 Flowing In. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., the final November gateway, where the 2025 release ends and the first rays of the 2026 frequency break through, November 24th, 2025. Dear friends, as we enter the final week of November, the energies begin to stretch and shimmer like the first rays of dawn on the horizon of a new cycle. The atmosphere feels charged yet purposeful, as if the cosmos is softly reorganizing itself before our eyes. This is a liminal zone, neither fully in the closing embrace of 2025, nor fully initiated into the dynamic spark of 2026. You may sense this as a subtle hum in the background of your days, a quiet but persistent reminder that something new is beginning to breathe through the cracks of the old. One of the most palpable shifts comes from Saturn and Mercury, preparing to move direct again, loosening the fog we've been navigating for weeks. Saturn's forward motion brings a grounding recalibration, helping us understand the deeper lessons behind recent delays, frustrations, or emotional heaviness. Mercury's direct momentum clears mental pathways, reorganizing thoughts, priorities, and conversations with newfound coherence. It becomes easier to articulate what we want and to see the structures we need in order to move forward. The universe begins to speak in clearer sentences. Beneath these planetary movements, the number 9 frequencies that have shaped 2025, the year of the snake, are now in their final stages of release. This week acts like the last exhale of a long cycle, one that has asked us to purge, integrate, and surrender more than we ever expected. You may feel this as a mix of nostalgia, emotional reviewing, or sudden clarity about what cannot follow you into 2026, the year of the horse. Old energetic cords loosen on their own. Emotional echoes surface not to destabilize you, but to give you a final chance to witness their dissolution with compassion. At the same time, the early currents of the number 1 frequencies of 2026 are arriving like faint ripples of electricity. They feel lighter, sharper, more direct, almost like the first pulse of a new heartbeat. These energies activate our intuitive and creative centers, offering sparks of inspiration, sudden motivation, and glimpses of the new timelines forming ahead. You may notice yourself daydreaming about fresh starts, new identities, or bolder choices. These visions are not random. They are previews of your next energetic architecture. Physically, energy sensitives may feel waves of tiredness alternating with bursts of vitality. as the system tries to reconcile the ending of one cycle with the ignition of another. Sleep may feel unusually deep or unusually disrupted. Emotionally, there may be moments of softness or vulnerability, quickly followed by clarity and empowerment. Spiritually, many will feel as if a door is quietly opening within, an inner shift that doesn't yet have words, but feels unmistakably real. As we move toward the December solstice on 12/21, this week acts as a threshold. It invites us to walk slowly, observe closely, and honor the quiet magic of transition. Think of this as the final tuning of your inner instrument before the symphony of 2026 begins. The cosmos is whispering, release what is closing, welcome what is beginning, and step forward with a heart that trusts the timing. The new light is already forming. Have a wonderful week and stay tuned for more updates as we end this special month. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divines to Starve the Light, Adrian Elise. November 24th through December 4th, 2025. Great Reveal. Supernova Astrology Update. What a powerful new moon last week with the Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Black Moon Lilith together at the end of Scorpio, opposite of Uranus and Taurus. It's time to begin to understand who we really are and our greater purpose. Mercury continues to retrograde back through Scorpio and is just finishing up his second pass through the Grand Water Trine in conjunction to Black Moon Lilith, in trine with Jupiter and Saturn. Mercury will meet up with Venus at 22 degrees of Scorpio, just before Venus joins the Grand Water Trine. It's a magical few days with Venus and Mercury together in the sweet and supportive trine. With so much water energy, this astrological season is about healing and getting clarity. Powerful emotions, long suppressed, are rising to the surface. This is what is required for us to take back our sovereign power. Mercury will continue back to 21 degrees of Scorpio before turning direct on November 30th. It's a big shift of energy with Saturn also turning direct on November 28th. It's time to move forward, out of the dungeons of the past and into the bright light of a new future. We must heal the traumas in order to be completely free of any programming. Mercury will enter back into the water trine for the first half of December. Mercury visits this trine 3 times during this retrograde. The Sun passed through last week. Then after the new moon, Mercury retrograde entered the trine. Now it's Venus's turn, then Mercury again after turning direct. That means we'll have spent close to 6 weeks in the energy of this grand water trine. Make the most of the next few weeks. Venus entering the trine will bring the magic, which we will be feeling from November 24th through December 4th. Is this the week that you finally give yourself full permission to step into your new life? The pressure is coming from the ongoing intense square between Jupiter and Cancer and Chiron and Aries. The frequency war is about fighting for life force. Mother has no choice but to pull back and self-preserve. This is bringing a feeling of being up against the wall. Is it only when we are almost fully extinguished that we realize we were the source of the light all along? These are the questions brought up by the Scorpio new moon. It's becoming more and more clear, and perhaps we can make more sense of it with the full moon which is happening December 4th and 5th at 13 degrees of Gemini. The same day the nodes of the moon move to 13 degrees, making this full moon a grand mutable cross. This full moon makes early December all about being able to rapidly and harmoniously adjust to sudden radical changes. It's a powerful solstice season when a new moon happening at 13 degrees, 4 minutes of Sagittarius on December 19th. This is hearkening the return and rise of the divine feminine. The sun will move over into Capricorn, marking solstice on December 21st. Black Moon Lilith moving into Sagittarius is proclaiming that all that has been kept in the dark must be pulled into the light. The Sun moving into Capricorn on December 21st starts a powerful season of planetary lineups. All of our personal planets will be in a procession, moving from Capricorn into Aquarius together in January. Shall we have a parade? They are all lining up to see Pluto at the top of the mountain. We are trying to survey a true view of the best passage into the Aquarian age. From AdrianElise.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Monday, November 24th, we have Mercury, ruler of thoughts and verbal interactions, who is still retrograde and powerful Scorpio, connecting first with Chiron, ruler of past wounds and traumas, and active Aries, and then to Venus, ruler of love and partnerships, in the same potent sign of the Scorpion. This brings a period of intense, honest reflection on our relationships and our values. The energy brings forth hidden truths, deep-seated feelings, and past relationship issues, prompting deep conversations about the future. It encourages us to confront difficult emotional matters and find a path forward. We must embrace honesty within ourselves and with one another. Look deeper, listen, pay attention to hidden motives or what is unsaid. It is a time for introspection, soul-searching, and clarifying what you truly desire. This may lead to challenging conversations, but it is time for healing, releasing, and letting go of situations and patterns that no longer serve you and your evolution and growth. The goal is to move forward and not to stay stuck in the past. Blessings of love and light to all, from ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mars in Sagittarius, square North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo. Sun in Sagittarius trines Ceres in Aries. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio quincunx Chiron retrograde in Aries. Old wounds around rejection and abandonment may be at the root of scary thoughts. Instead of letting your pain ride roughshod over your plans, make small adjustments to your thinking. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to be all or nothing. Feed your inner light with inspirational material. Let Mother Earth show you your greatest strengths. But it's time now to push past the things that have been holding you back, to release the perfectionism, the picking it apart, the fault-finding mission in an otherwise pure plan. Sometimes we just have to be brave and take the less trodden path to find our peace and build our dreams. And sometimes it's only when you stop searching that you realize you are exactly where you need to be. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 245, Red Spectral Serpent. Tone 11 with keywords liberate, dissolve, and release. Uncoils on the 11th day of the Blue Eagle wave spell like a snake slipping out of its old skin. The 11th day of any wave spell is about being liberated. Because of the mathematics involved in the Tzolk'in, the 11th day is always the challenge of the first day of the wave spell. The Blue Eagle has no hold on us today. We can take a break from its influence. We can enjoy a day off from flying like an eagle. Today is Red Serpent, representing life force, survival, and instinct. It is said a coiled serpent lies in the base chakra, Kundalini, and when it uncoils and reaches the crown, chakra, enlightenment is reached. This symbolizes the need to balance our earthly, grounded nature, base chakra, with our spiritual nature, crown chakra. When you combine the meaning of the tone and the day, the result is liberate to survive, or release life force. To summarize, today is about letting go and releasing, a liberating experience which has the potential to be very healing. Shed your old self and emerge renewed, as serpent medicine is very powerful. If the serpent lingers in the base chakra too long, it could lead to addictions. If you are feeling frisky today, it's that serpent energy building up. Let it go, and you'll feel more balanced. The spectral serpent offers liberation through rebalancing these energies, and so a potentially very healing day. Burn an old to-do list, stretch your body, or simply breathe out tension. Guided by Red Serpent, this is a double helping. Pure instinct. No filters, just raw, grounded knowing. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Red Spectral Serpent, 11 Cheek Chan, Keen 245, 24th of November 2025, Liberating Life Force, Keen 245, 2 plus 4 plus 5 equals 11, 2 Partnership, Co-op 11, Portal Gate Polarity, 11, 11, 11, Triple Illumination, a powerfully liberating day releasing the chains of fear to reclaim our freedom. Be aware, today's code is highly combustible. We have a double serpent code bringing up fear and survival issues, which need to be faced and released in order to liberate more of our life force. The 11-11-11 codes will ensure we can walk through the door to claim our freedom as the old paradigm collapses behind us, crumbling to ashes. Through this test, we have a huge opportunity to break free from the fear matrix. Visualize the energies of calmness and joy flowing freely, and humanity being fully liberated from the matrix game. Day 11 already. Didn't we just start our vision quest? In the Blue Eagle wave spell, where we are being asked to fly high and focus on the big picture so that we can create it, envisioning the highest timeline for ourselves and our planet, as our visionary powers and third eye are awakened and activated. It is time for a mass awakening of humanity. Today, the Eagle's power is very strongly liberating our clear vision. We're being challenged to rise above the fear and survival issues, leaving the past behind us in order to release more life force needed to energize our future creations. Tone of creation, spectral tone 11 in the emotional plane. The spectral power is that of disillusion, liberation, and release. The 11th day of the Blue Eagle wave spell is the one that liberates our biggest vision. As it is an emotional realm day, there may be a greater tendency for people to lose it. The old fear-based survival issues rise to the fore, in order to be dissolved and released, to make way for your bigger vision, based on faith and trust in the divine plan. Trust, trust, trust is the message I kept getting today from Spirit. So release, 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 in order to free up all your life force, vitality, and newfound passion. Celebrate your victory. Today's questions are, how can I dissolve and release any fear-based survival instincts, liberating more vitality and life force, and reclaiming my freedom in order to soar as the golden eagle? Are we ready to dissolve the illusion of fear and the false matrix to finally celebrate our planetary liberation? Divine blessings for your magical flight and regenesis, as we all rise from the ashes. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66, Keen 245, Red Spectral Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to survive. Releasing instinct, I seal the store of life force with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Jayne D for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Pinecone 13, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We truly appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of holy remembrance and cosmic alignment. By the power of the infinite source that breathes my very existence, I now claim my sovereign light. I decree that all fear-born thought patterns dissolve now, released from my field, my mind, and my memory. I stand fully in the knowing that I am safe, I am held, I am guided, and I am eternally loved. I now align my mind with the truth of Source, and I command that every thought be redirected toward love, peace, and divine clarity. I decree that my consciousness rises beyond the illusions of scarcity, separation, and survival, and I anchor myself into the infinite abundance of the Creator. I choose the thoughts of God. I choose the heart of God. I choose the light of God. In this holy moment, I awaken to the truth. I am a living expression of Source. I am holy. All beings are holy. With this remembrance, I step into the reality I now create, a reality of harmony, trust, unity, and radiant love. I invite the Pleiadian, Sirian, and Arcturian realms of light to surround me, strengthen me, and guide my steps as I walk the path of ascension. May my life be a beacon of illumination. May my heart be a vessel of compassion. May my mind be a temple of truth. I am aligned, I am empowered, I am the light realized, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.